Hello everybody, and welcome back to some... Whoa, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize we were doing one of these maps. Welcome back to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're going to be covering the two new weapons that were added with Season 1 launch. The first one starting off with the Maddox, which is a remastered weapon from the 04. As you can see, that person is using the other weapon, the Kogot, or the Koget. I have no idea.
Hostile UAV established above.
But we're going to be using the Maddox today, and I'm going to be sucking absolute dong, because I'm playing on the new maps, and it's going to be very difficult to deal with the new maps when I have no idea how they play, while there's people who have been playing it for longer, as well as the fact that there is going to be sweats everywhere. As well as, just generally, I suck. Hello? What? We try my best to show this thing off, apparently, but I'm going to be sucking the entire time, so, hey.
Enemy UAV detected.
2, 1.
Hostile counter UAV above.
That's our ledger balanced.
Whoa.
That's a fucking policy breach, associate. Move it here.
Grab a he's got like
Hostile UAV established above.
Enemy EMP grenade.
I hate the fact that I thought I just heard this notification and I realized I'm on streamer mode, so I shouldn't be hearing that. I must be hearing things.
Incoming grenade. Sending frag. Hostile.
Damn. I'm doing poorly. I feel like aim assist is just off. I know I shouldn't be playing aim assist. I'm a console player. Yada, whatever. Like, aim assist feels so inconsistent in this game, man.
Commence care package delivery.
Interesting map. Layout's a bit weird though.
Watch your fire.
I feel like I can get flanked from every angle. Like, what? Yeah, okay, there we go. I feel like there's like no safe angle.
Lead. Maintain current posture. Enemy UAV detected.
Eyes on hostile drone pod.
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Sending frag.
Hostile UAV established above.
I swear everyone uses fire shotguns. To be fair, they're gonna use them until they get nerfed. So.
That's a fucking policy breach, associate.
oof. Just oof. Actually, might help a little bit. I'm gonna put on an LP, the LPI mini, just have better iron sight, better things than the iron sights. I didn't start with enough start with the unoptic because I do like looking at the iron sights of guns before I try them. You know, the irons aren't bad.
Hostile skewer inbound. Enemy UAV detected. Hostile UAV established above.
Foot patrol.
Performance is trending below acceptable thresholds.
Tracking mover.
Hostile counter UAV above.
Sending frag.
Would appear we had a strategic misalignment today.
Yeah, I did not do well. I feel bad, but I did not do well.
This is beneath us.
I think again, I do feel bad that I don't ever do well in the multiplayer video unless it's like on a map that I already kind of choose. But I do like at least trying to cover the maps.
Switched on from the get-go.
Doesn't help we had that guy sweating his absolute brains out, so. I'm gonna back out of there. That's the multiplayer portion of this done, and if you remember from BO6, we are gonna be hopping into zombies to basically do the same thing we have been doing before, and hop into zombies, and I will be back in a moment to test out this thing while it's pack-punched. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Normally I don't include all of the gameplay. I know towards the end I did. But one, I wanted to show off this cool camo that you can get by basically making sure you're on the Call of Duty email newsletter. It's a nice little camo. You also get basically 5 hours of double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. So if you're wanting to grind at some of those and have this in a double XP weekend, you can do that. And I also do think the camo, while it's not animated or anything, still very nice looking. But I'm going to be here to talk about,
I swear.
at least for now, a pseudo-light review on a movie that I saw recently. As of this going up, it was actually on Friday.
Don't watch me. That's how mistakes get made.
And that movie was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, I will not be talking in-depth spoilers for the rest of this, because I do not want to. I will be making a proper full review on it later next year, probably, just because I want to give people enough time to have seen the movie and all that. I'll probably at least wait till post-Christmas, at least. But, here's what I will talk about. Basically, did I enjoy the movie? And just generally how I'm kind of feeling about the movie, given everything that's been going on involving the movie. Let's start off with the main thing, that is, did I enjoy the movie? Absolutely. I think without a doubt it is better than the first one, and I think without a doubt it is probably it's in my top 5 movies of the year. Easily, without a problem.
I'm not just gonna watch my mates waste away, am I?
However, I am going to still say that while I understand that it's not for everybody, I'm a big fan of FNAF. I have been since I first saw it get uploaded by Mark in 2014, and I've basically been trying to follow it as best I can ever since. And overall, I am still going to say that I think I enjoyed that movie a lot, especially since I did get to go see it with my friend and I basically would say editor, because they do edit. They have edited content from before, and they're also the other half Fox then. But I went to go see it with them, and that being Kaiju Boss, by the way, or Kitty Cove as well. It's both. They go by a lot of different names, at least online. On Twitter, it's Kaiju Boss. On YouTube, it's Kitty Cove. Because I play with her a lot, so it's fine.
Even a mortal can change his stripes. I reckon anyone can.
But that being said, I did enjoy it a lot. I will say there was probably a little bit of bias to the fact that I did see it as a group. However, I still think it was very enjoyable regardless of that. And I am hoping to hopefully see it again with my own family, because I know they are interested in going to see it, so I'm hoping I can get that done, because I would love to see it again, if only because I did enjoy it the first time. That being said, I do want to talk about the big, I don't want to say drama, but just generally the kind of critics reviewing it. The critics are reviewing this like it is an absolute bomb, and it is like a disgrace of cinema, and it's like, did we watch the same movie? Are you guys okay? Do you guys need, like, a whole, like, therapy session here? Because, like, you guys aren't, I know you guys can be harsh, but, like, good lord, you guys are a little bit more harsh. And I'm sure I'd say it, well, I haven't read a lot of the reviews. A lot of them definitely feel a lot more targeted and scathing than I'm used to seeing critics review movies. Like, don't get me wrong, critics are going to review movies very harshly if they actually just don't like the movie that much or what have you. They're reviewing FNAF 3 like it's the second coming of Satan. And it's like, what did you watch that you thought that it was this bad? Like, I understand it has problems. I'll probably be talking about that in a more in-depth video later in the line. But, like, good lord. I will say that as a fan, I definitely think it is enjoyable. And I definitely think it is something that if you are a fan, you should absolutely go enjoy. If you're a non-fan and you watch the first one and enjoy the first one, I feel like you might enjoy the second one. If you don't, I am very interested to see why you didn't. A lot of people were saying, like, oh, the plot was very all over the place, it made the audience feel stupid, and it's like... And again, it's like, I want to bring this up, very important thing. Did we watch the same movie? Because, what are you talking about? Like, there are some moments, sure, that aren't necessarily the most exposition-heavy, that don't necessarily help with a lot of things. But if it's very much designed, like, this movie was designed so that if you watch the first one, you kind of have a vague idea of what's going on, right? And it's not hand-holdy at all, at least from what I've seen. And overall, I think anyone reviewing this movie, like, with an actual objective standpoint, is either A... and they're reviewing it in such a negative light to the point where has the rating that it does on Rotten Tomatoes. I think as of the last time I checked, like 13 to 10%, somewhere in that range. I am genuinely very curious, like, what they rate other movies that they consider good. Like, what do you consider good? If you think this is bad, what do you consider good? Then again, FNAF is being made for the fans, not for the critics. So that's the main thing. Still, that being said, like, again, what movie did you guys see that you thought it was this bad? Like, it couldn't have been this, because what I saw was by far top 5 movie of the year. Easily.
Get a fucking grip, Maya, before you really do end up a corpse.
Now then, we move on to overall kind of my just general thoughts and where I think it's going. I'm excited to see where it's going, and I really do hope that... Well, I am hopeful that we're going to get more than just the 3 movies, because I feel like at this point, with how well FNAF 2 is already doing, it's already, I think, at $100 million in terms of domestic, or in terms of, like, international, and overall, I think, yeah, we're getting a third movie. As of what's going to happen in the third movie, I have no idea, because I can't say what I think is going to happen in the third movie without spoiling anything for the second one, but you get the idea. As for what I think is going to happen, I couldn't tell you, but even then, at the same time, I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. Again, spoiler free. But it's still very much like the reviewers are reviewing this awful, and it's like the Minecraft movie. I can at least understand that one's very goofy and very geared towards its target audience type thing. That being mostly like young adults, like very young adults. I'm talking like max age of 16. We're talking like Gen Zers here, maybe even younger than that. Maybe like the generation after, like Gen Alpha. We're talking here. But it still wasn't bad. I have problems with it, but it wasn't awful, you know? But with FNAF 2, I'm genuinely curious as to why it's being reviewed so partially.
Actual treasure.
That being said, I understand the problems that at least I know there's problems that I have with the movie. There's things that I think the movie could have done better. And I won't talk about those here, but I do have problems with it. Overall, I'd say it's a very solid 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 movie, even with those problems. And I am excited to see where the story is going to bring us next. I am more importantly, I am very excited to see where the overall general FNAF everything is going to move on from here. Because FNAF 2 is, at least right now, the most recent game in the series, or FNAF 2 is the most recent thing from Five Nights at Freddy's that's happened this year, because we already had Secret of the Mimic. We've already had everything else that's come out. The only other thing I can think of is going to be 5 Laps at Freddy's, but even that's like a spin-off racing game, and I don't expect much from that. Outside of it just being a racing game with Five Nights at Freddy's characters, I don't expect that to be anything massive. Also, I know I picked Poppy Box, and I mainly have it for the sake of having an extra weapon to defend, because I might need it. But yeah, just... the reviews feel like it's more scathing the audience more than it is scathing the actual movie. Because one thing I saw a lot of, at least from like from outlets like Discussing Film and IGN, they're saying like, "Oh, the fans deserve a better film than this." It's like, what are you talking about? This, I understand a lot of fans didn't enjoy it, or a lot of people didn't enjoy it. Most fans I've seen, except for like maybe 1 or 2, thought it was great, and others thought it was like amazing, and there's no, like, they have no notes. And it's like the people I've heard that don't like it or have been fans either for a very long time and just don't like how it is, or they're newer fans and they kind of came on maybe like a little bit before Security Breach came out or something like that. Like they're more new gen fans with like one or two exceptions. But it's still like, I thought the movie was absolutely great. It's easily top 5 movie again, at least of the year. Of all time? That's a whole different story. That's a video for another day. But I still think it was an enjoyable movie. I absolutely am going to say this. I recommend you go watch it, form your own opinion, because that's the only way you can find, that's the only way you can really form an opinion on anything, is experience for yourself. That's why I always try to form my own opinions on maps in COD and also just general game experiences by playing them. Because you can't form an opinion on a game without really playing them. Even if I don't necessarily play them, I do at least like to agree that, like, yes, I have enjoyed what I have at least seen on the game. So on and so forth. Games I haven't necessarily played, but I have at least watched. I still like to at least say I've enjoyed what I've seen, and I'm excited to actually get into it type thing. Main thing with X33 is the fact that that game is massive, and I have enough on my plate. And I want to be able to play it on my own time, and not to worry about the struggle that is long games taking up my life, because I had let that happen with Skyrim, and I forgot to make videos for a few days, and I did not like that. This is gonna fail on me because I hate defensive steps when I have an LMG.
Believe that hope still exists.
You have a lot more faith in me than anyone else in my life does, other than maybe my fiance and my best friend. Little Miss Entity Lady here. However, I don't think you are putting too much faith in me. However, yeah, I have nothing else really to talk about on that. Also, I apologize for no RoboCop video yesterday. I know I mentioned in the Pokemon ZA video. I apologize for no RoboCop video on Saturday. I was so tired after basically doing my Destiny stream, then the FNAF 2 movie, and experiencing all that it was, and then doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, I'll basically say this: I was been able to play games I don't normally play, that I play a lot on PC proper, for once, because said friend that I mentioned got a new PC for Christmas, and they were able to get it early, and I got to use it a little bit. It was very fun. And I'm like pseudo jealous, but it's also like, hey, gives them the work towards now. Gives you the motivation to work towards it. But it's still very much like I am exhausted. I've also been dealing with a lot of sleeping issues that I've just been infuriated by, and I know what I feel like I know what the source of the problem is, and I don't like that this is the case, but I know what the source of the problem is, and I hate that I can't do anything to solve that problem until I move out, unfortunately. But hey, hopefully this is the defend is done. I think we got it. Yes, we did. Oh, the first of all, thing I love is that it's just the old pack. I missed it. Anyway, the Maddox RPB comes.
Time to bring out the big guns.
I can't be mad. I can't be mad. You mad bro FRD.
This realm consumes it without mercy.
I'm the monster here, not you wobbly big sticks.
This feels amazing. I am definitely a fan of this, if only because, again, I've always loved the Maddox. I think the Maddox is very underrated in BO4. Underrated in the sense of zombies. In multiplayer, it was obviously the dominating AR in the game. I think it was like used as like a kind of flex AR slash. Like, I was using like the flex AR submachine gun hybrid that it was, and I genuinely still agree that this thing was always been good. Although its operator mod was kind of ass. Fun, but bad. Fun to use, awful in practice. But overall, I think it's very fun. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy this one, be sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next video or live stream this to make. Everybody, stay safe, and most importantly, go support your local movie theater and go watch FNAF 2, because again, I'm not being paid at all to talk about it. Generally, very good movie. We should go support it because if we actually want to make sure we get a third movie, that's the only way we're gonna get it is if you go watch it. So go do that. If you don't want to go watch it,
Time to bring the pain.
too bad. Go watch it anyway. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow with it's going up on Monday. Should be Destiny 2's Lightsaber Exotic Mission, which I feel bad I didn't actually get to edit it in, but I was very, very tired, and also I was very tired and got a little bit kind of pissed off at the game, so I apologize for my attitude in that video, but it's just because I was streaming at that point, I think, for at least 4 to 5 hours straight. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video watching with me. Everybody, stay safe. Expect a video in the SMG maybe next week. I know I'm holding it off till next week, but I have other videos I want to make. Or if you want another TV show specifically I want to make. So, yeah. See you guys next time.